Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Riffcal. This is Jeffbound. I just dreamt of you, or that you and I were taking a walk. What's wrong? Where are you going in the middle of the night? You know the dorm rules, right? If you get caught, you'll be punished big time. What's wrong, Jeff? All right, there must be some reason that I don't understand. I won't stop you. But it's dangerous to leave without taking anything along. Hey, I think there's some stuff in the locker you should get. Okay, so here we have Jeff and Tony. I love how they say we're not supposed to be out at night, but it's people all over the place. Okay, so we get the ability to call our teacher. This one's locked. Remember exactly how this works. Oh, we have to use the key. That's right. So this next section is just Jeff. We do get the ability to apparently have all the cookies. Jeez. Seriously, just cookies? Can't believe you'd do something so nasty. Those were his cookies, weren't they? Whoops. I am apparently overthinking this. I know what you have to do, I don't remember how to do it. You need to get some stuff to take with you. Okay. Yeah, but I can't because it doesn't fit in the locker. I've talked to this guy again. It didn't work, did it? I thought that might be the case. I invented a machine that opens doors, especially when you have a slightly bad key. See, the thing I feel bad about is the fact that I'm gonna throw away some of these cookies. Yeah, I think the idea was you're supposed to take a couple cookies, and then if you come back, you can refill, which probably would have been the smarter way to do this. But oh well. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay, so our friend Tony. Best friends forever. Okay. Yeah, we don't have an ATM card, so we can't actually... Absolutely, positively should buy him. We need a... I think I'm gonna sell a cookie quick. Jeff got a pack of bubblegum. And we get Bubble Monkey. Bubble Monkey is going to be our NPC, kind of like the dog at the beginning, who will help out occasionally and probably getting us into a bunch of random encounters we don't actually want to be in. That was terrible. I'm very good at this, clearly. So, worth noting here, Jeff is level 1. Or, if not level 1, then very low level. We are getting wrecked. Okay, that's great. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better. That's probably way more reasonable. Let's fight a crow. Yeah, Bubble Monkey's not actually very good. As far as contribution goes, we mostly need him for story reasons, because he's going to be able to help us progress in a little bit here by blowing bubbles. That was a really bad level up. That's not good. Okay, is this the tent that I want? Hey, animals have become wild. Something evil is going on. Why don't you take a rest here? There we go. Nice. Free heal. So now that we've got a place for our free heal, I'm gonna go ahead and grind out just a little bit of XP. We don't need a ton, but I'd really feel safer with a couple levels under our belt. If we can find stuff to fight, apparently. So Jeff, as you can see, does not actually have any psychic powers. He's kind of odd character. Honestly, the character setup in this game is odd in general because so you don't actually have. Okay, let me correct that. Jeff fits the role of the normal like fighter character as the guy who doesn't actually get magic like when everybody else does. However, in this game, you don't actually get like Jeff's not super powerful. And he's definitely not super defensive. He's like Ness is generally better offensively and defensively than Jeff. So it's kind of odd. Like Ness is really the best at just about everything. He's the best healer for the most part. He's the best offensively. He's kind of a paladin. His actual like actually we'll just keep going. Could go back up for the free heal, but I don't really feel like I need it. So yeah, Ness is kind of the paladin. He's very strong and can heal. Paula is kind of the black mage character. So I guess Jeff would be, like, out of that type of roster, Jeff might be like a thief character because he has, like, tools and very, like, situational stuff. Oh, apparently we get Stu also. And Jeff is going to get the get the defense spray by working through the night. I think you can only get one. Oh, never mind. Let's see if we can fix the air gun too. Or if we need to be higher level for that. Nope, we need to be higher level for that. I think that's actually what we want to do. Although with the blowing leaves, I think we're actually, I don't think there's gonna be enemies. Nope, never mind. Okay, let's see if we can take out a goat now. On a couple levels. It's probably still a terrible idea. Great. There we go. 20 XP. What cost was almost dying. As long as he doesn't do the Tor into you, we're fine. That's not good. That's not what I wanted to do. Crap. Oh, we have to start back up here. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find some non-goats on the way. There we go. There we go. IQ went up again. Jeff's ability to repair broken items is based on his IQ score, which is used for, by the Psi users for like a magic stat, but for him, it's for fixing broken items. So we'll find random broken items like the broken machine we found earlier, and when we sleep, sometimes Jeff will fix things. It's a really neat mechanic, and it's something that I always really enjoyed with the game. I did not realize the defense spray was a one-use item, and I'm actually really upset with myself now because that's a very expensive item as well, but it's not worth resetting over because it's been a while since I actually saved. Okay, let's see if we can fix the gun. So these are the Tessie Watchers. Tessie being the monster in the lake that we were told about. Looks like we're not going to be able to repair it now. That's okay. I'm sure we'll be able to repair it soon enough. Oh my god, Bubble Monkey. Look at the camera. Say Fuzzy Pickles. Give me some gum now. I'll take care of everything. So Bubble Monkey summons his buddy Tessie. And we are going to ride across the lake. So, once again, talking about music here. That soft background part was playing for a while there, basically from the time you come out of the tent. But the actual theme doesn't start until you actually get on Tessie. So it's a really neat way to kind of transition that. And again, ridiculous composition. Like, I know it's a digital trumpet, but the fact that they're including a lot of like really creative instrumentation to utilize it is really good. Also, unfortunately, we still have Bubble Monkey. Okay, goodbye, Tessie. So the reason that we the main reason here for for leveling up earlier is because you can't. Basically, Jeff is a series of places you can't go backwards from. Or winters, rather. So, I don't think we can actually go back from Tessie again. But if we die, we have to go all the way back again. Come on. Okay, Okay, so we have a pencil statue here, which obviously we can't do anything with. And we are going to enter the Brick Road Dungeon. This place is terrifying. See if we can get a better... See if we can despawn this mouse. That looks like a no. You may not actually be able to despawn some of these enemies, unfortunately. Yeah. So this place is absolutely terrifying, just to be clear. Rowdy mice do tons of damage if they crit, which they have like... They either do almost no damage or a ridiculous amount of damage. The big thing here is if we don't get some of these... Okay, is this seriously... Pretty sure these must just be 100% spawns. Or very, very high percent spawns. Jeff was not able to use PSI. Nice. Insecticide spray. That'll be nice if we get into a fight with any bug type enemies. So this is the scary one. This is a worthless protoplasm. That's really not good. Okay, we're actually... might be okay here. They can hit really hard if they actually attack you. So, that's good. I figure we may have been okay anyway because of the fact that we're so high level. We actually took time to get a couple levels. An iron, which will turn into an item later. Another photograph here. Say Fuzzy Pickles. I have no idea how much damage these mad ducks actually do because they keep missing. Jeff can't use PSI. Yes. Fresh egg. Yes, we'll throw something away. Let's throw away a cookie. Another IQ, good. Better chance to repair some of those items. So we've got lots of healing items now. Apparently we're fighting another protoplasm. You know, I think I may have been overreacting to that because... So I've mentioned a couple times before, one of the resources I use for a lot of this is the speedruns. And one thing with the Earthbound speedrun is that section right here. They go through without gaining any levels before getting to this section. So the first fight they get into, generally, is the one with that first protoplasm. Which, I suppose if that was the first fight you took, you could be in trouble. And we have the strange guy here. Maybe it was too easy. My name is Brick Road, the dungeon developer. I've devoted my life to making dungeons. Well, by combining my skills and Dr. Antonot's intelligence, I can become Dungeon Man, the first combination of human and dungeon in history. Let's meet again once I've become Dungeon Man. We'll get a good night's rest. Again, free heals. It's nice. We're not able to repair any of the items, it looks like. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay, that fresh egg just turned into a chick. Carrying a chick around will prevent you from becoming homesick. That should be fine. I think these are attack slugs. Especially now that we've got that stun gun, we should be fine. So the chick is going to turn into a chicken eventually. Do we actually have anything that I can get rid of? About 40 hit points. 60 hit points. Chickens can sell for, I think, like $100. I'm not sure if... Yeah, we'll just keep going. So basically I want the single attack slug. Perfect. Got another level, got another IQ. Definitely don't want the Ramblin' Mushroom. So this is one of the random things with Bubble Monkey and why I was complaining about him. You see how he stopped there and just kind of looked around for a minute? So I was trying to edge these enemies off the screen, but because Bubble Monkey stopped, and turned around, he got into the fight. Okay, we should be fine here. 3 attack slugs. This luck should be decent XP. It's always blown my mind how long Winters is. Like, and it's not like it's an easy section necessarily. There's several, like right off the bat, those goats will just kill you. You know, the crows and dogs and the attack slugs here, it's kind of a neat natural progression of the enemies you've fought in the game. Or the tiers of enemies that you've fought in the game, at least. See if we can do this without... I'm not sure how far down we have to go to despawn the mushroom. Is this... Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think we're just gonna toss the pop gun. I don't know how much it's worth. Hopefully, more than the chicken. Or less than the chicken, rather. The mushrooms are really nice because they have a very small radius before they actually trigger to attack you. Oh my god, that chicken sound is going to be annoying. I may just get rid of the chicken for the sake of it at this point. So we definitely need that. We need the ruler and protractor because they will allow you to fix stuff. I don't remember if we need the big key machine or the bad key machine again. Well, it's a little frustrating, but I think we're gonna get rid of the chicken. Bubble Monkey took a piece of bubblegum. So, I've always found it odd that the first time you need him to blow the bubblegum, you just have to walk into the area. You don't even have to pick it off the menu. When you're recruiting him, you don't have to pick or choose the bubblegum. You just have to have it in your inventory and talk to him. This time, he doesn't say anything. There's no reference. There's no hints. We do not want to go fight Spore right now. But you can see there's a location. And then Bubble Monkey runs off. Without so much as a word. Well, I guess there was a word. Apparently Nintendo had a really weird thing with, that's not where we want to go. That's not good. Well then. Guess we get to redo that cave. Oh wait, no, we must start right here. Wait, what? Oh, the rope must still be down. I was probably say, we just lost Bubble Monkey. Hopefully that isn't a soft lock. I would think they'd be better than that, but Nintendo, you know, is not always the best at programming their games. That was a really good level. Okay, I'm very happy with that level. And that level should actually be really nice in a couple ways. First of all, it's just a good level. Second of all, it will increase our odds of getting an auto win fairly significantly, because the way auto wins work, it does your speed versus the enemy's speed and your attack versus their, basically how much damage you're going to do versus their hit points. And it figures out if you would have been able to one-shot that enemy. So because we got a +3 to offense, which is a decent chunk, and that extra speed boost, that makes it really likely. Really? The mouse is going to come all the way from off screen? I thought I was being clever. So I've kind of got tangented a couple times, but I started out talking about the fact that Jeff doesn't really fit the normal model of like a fighter type character. And the reason I say that is because he's a little bit more of a glass cannon character than Ness is. He's not quite as good defensively. He's decent. I mean, he can use some of the same gear, and that's really the most important thing with that. The big thing he can use is tools, and in this case, it's stuff like these bottle rockets. Bottle rockets are really powerful items. I've always been confused as to why they put those Cape Boys there, because like they're there for later. You come back to this area later. Okay. But you're still hungry. Oh, my son, I can't believe it. You're Jeff, my son. It's been maybe 10 years since I last saw you, despite the fact that I live, you know, just a bit away across the lake. But a donut? No. Oh, fine. Already checked out Stonehenge? Yes. Well, at least I asked. Why are you here? Oh, a girl named Paula. Must have sensed I was here. Okay, I'll try and help you out, I guess. I'm trying to make a phase distorter that can connect 2 points in space and time, but it's incomplete. I'll let you use another invention called the Sky Runner. It's a bit odd, but it'll certainly help. When you're bored, always listen for the message that comes from your destination. You'll get there for sure if you listen to the message. The round machine over there is the Sky Runner. Let's get together in another 10 years or so. Father of the Year. This game does not treat fathers well, or doesn't think well of fathers. There is a bit of that. There have been comments about the fact that the creator had an absent father. He was very attached to his mother. That's why the name of the series was Mother, partially, along with a Beatles reference. Get our first look at Foreside here. But yeah, and Dr. Antonetz hasn't seen his son in 10 years and is a terrible father, basically. Paula's father didn't even realize she was gone. Ness's father is a phone. Like, there is a ridiculous amount of just... Like, I don't think any of the main characters really have good father figures. Like, you could argue that somebody like Everdread, who is a crime boss, or Frankie, are better, like once you've beaten them, they offer you better help than the actual father characters for the most part. Like, in the way that they talk to you, not the way that they act necessarily. Okay, let's... hopefully we land soon. And hey, now we have a spaceship, so... oh, never mind. That ever scare me, the Skyrunner. I guess it took a little damage while landing. Oh well. You don't have to explain a thing. I'm Jeff. I came because you called me. I'm not very strong, really nearsighted, kinda shy, and to be a little reckless. Maybe this is just the way I am. I hope you want me to be your friend, okay? Let's get back to the journey then. So, we have a Jeff. And because we have a Jeff, we can use the bad key machine and get out. So, we're going to wrap up today's episode here. I hope you enjoyed Jeffbound. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.